Hi everyone, welcome back to another vlog. If you are new here, my name is Stephanie. I make lifestyle vlogs along with work vlogs, and if you are not new here, well, welcome back. I'm happy to have you guys here. So today is Saturday. If you guys watched my last vlog from last Sunday, you know that I was sick, and I am still very much sick, unfortunately. So in that vlog I showed that I went to the urgent care to see like what was going on, and it turned out that I had an ear infection and I had to get antibiotics on top of like having the flu. So it was rough, and then I ended up having to go back to see my primary care doctor, and then I went back again. So I went to the doctors 3 times this past week, which was not fun. And yeah, so the last time I went back, or the second time I went back, the antibiotics wasn't working. My ear was still very much infected, and so she prescribed me a stronger antibiotic. But with that antibiotic, it had like certain side effects, like just like the regular side effects like headaches and stuff like that. But then the one that wasn't normal was that it could tear your Achilles tendon, is how you say it. So she said it's very rare for that to happen. And of course, like after taking that, I started getting pain in my feet, and so I had to go back. She put me on a different antibiotic, which seems to be doing a little bit better, but she did say that my ear infection looks like it's getting better, so that's good. I did let her know that I was having a lot of chest pain and it was hard for me to breathe, so they did an x-ray. This was the 3rd time I went there. She did an x-ray, and then turns out I have a little bit of like pneumonia in my lungs. So it's been a rough start to 2025. I will say that like my spirit, like energy wise, I feel a little bit better. I do go up and down. Like I feel like good, and then later on in the day I start to feel like crummy again. So it's up and down. It's a roller coaster. I still plan to go to work on Monday. I've literally missed 3 weeks of work. So 2 weeks was for a vacation, but my 2nd week on vacation I got sick, so that ruined everything. And then I mentioned that in my last vlog. If you guys want to catch up with that, you can watch that vlog. And then I missed, after I was supposed to go back, I ended up missing another week of work because I'm sick. So I'm hoping that I'll be okay. I'm gonna take it easy today, take it easy tomorrow, and hopefully I'll be okay to go back to work on Monday. For today's video, I wanted to do a 2025 goals reset kind of video. So originally what I had planned for this video was to kind of go over like my goals and my plans, also reflect over 2024, and then I wanted to do like a whole reset of the house, like take down all of the Christmas decor and everything. But I'm not going to do that because I'm not feeling good. So I'm not going to do the cleaning up, organizing portion. I'm going to save that for another video when I have a little more energy and I'm feeling better. But today I want to just go over like reflecting over the past year, setting new goals, working on a vision board, things like that, and also just kind of hanging out with you guys throughout my day. I'm going to take it pretty easy, so it's going to be a very chill, relaxing vlog. This is definitely not the way I wanted to start 2025. I was like, I'm going to have this, I'm going to do this, and that, and I had so much planned, and then all of this stuff happened, and I think it's also a sign to just kind of slow down and basically not rush into things, and kind of just take a breath and really think things over. Take time to think about the past year and all of my accomplishments and things that I want to do differently, and how I really want to start this new year. So I'm going to turn it into more of a positive outlook on things and really just reflect on what I want out of 2025 and what I want, who I want to become. So yeah, that is what I have planned for today's video. So I want to start with reflecting on 2024. I don't remember much. I have like bad memory. This is something that I need to work on. Like when I look back on 2024, I can't remember too much. And Joel was saying, oh, you can go on your Instagram and kind of look at the photos and stuff. I literally like deleted a lot of my photos and stuff. By the way, I've never mentioned, if you guys have Instagram and want to follow me on Instagram, feel free to do so. I am at stephmaddoxx. I also have an adventure account, which is To Run Wild. That is my photography business name, so you can follow me there as well. That's more of like hiking, adventuring, things like that. And then my Steph Maddoxx is more like my personal page. So I haven't posted on either in a long time, but this year that's going to be one of my goals, is to really start posting more on my socials. So, but going back to what Joel mentioned about, you know, kind of reflecting back on my posts and stuff, I will say, let's see, I'm looking back at what I have here, and I'm going to click on one that I know in the summertime I had a really good summer. I feel like I really stepped out of my comfort zone, and I have this post here. This one was specifically for August. This was my birthday post, and I said, August was so good to me, which makes sense because it's my birthday month. Bestie and I finally left the texting thread and spent a lot of quality time together. I really pushed myself out of my comfort zone, and the outcome was me wearing a bathing suit for the first time in my entire life. I can confidently get on my paddleboard, which it was my, actually 2024 was the first time I've ever been on a paddleboard. That was a goal of mine, and I did it. So that's an accomplishment. So I can confidently get on my paddleboard, and I went on my first gravel biking trip. My eyes are watering as I write this. Some of these accomplishments may sound so simple, but for me, they were challenging, and I did it. Moments like these remind me that I can do hard things, and I can create something really special for myself. So thank you, August, for the memories. It's one for the books. So that was August. August was probably my favorite month of the entire year because I felt like I did quite a bit that year, or that month. So yeah, paddleboarding, wore a bathing suit for the first time in my entire life. I am 35 years old, and that was my first time wearing a bathing suit, which felt really weird for me, like just kind of being out there in public in a bathing suit, and I was very uncomfortable at first, but I'm really glad that I did it. I got my first e-bike from a brand deal, and I went on like a biking trip. How long was that biking trip? I think the biking trip was like 6 miles, and then we went fishing. In the springtime, I caught my first fish. Joel, my husband, loves fishing. That's like his favorite thing to do, and that's something that I want to get more into here and there with him as well. So in the spring of 2024, I caught my first rainbow, which was really, really cool as well. If I can find the photo, I'll post it here. And yeah, so a lot of like fun adventuring things as well. But that's all I can really remember from 2024. I don't know why, maybe it's because I'm like sick or whatever, but overall, I think 2024 was a good year, and I want to make 2025 even better. Okay, so this is Editing Stephanie coming on to say that I actually did do quite a bit in 2024. I'm not sure why I couldn't remember. I think maybe it was just like on the spot, and I just couldn't think of everything thoroughly. I mean, it's an entire year. There was so much that happened. Looking back at photos, I realized like I worked with a lot of brand deals that I wanted to work with, like Blundstone. I got my first pair of Blundstones, Marry People. My e-bike was gifted through a collaboration along with my paddleboard. So not to be braggy or anything, but just saying like those were things that were on my goals list to work with these brands, and I accomplished that. I also had a birthday photo shoot at the ocean. I went to a fall festival for the first time and tried a apple cider donut and a pumpkin donut for the first time. I don't know, just lots of experiences. 2024 was a great year, and I want to make sure that I give it the recognition that it deserves and include the photos. A great year of new experiences and stepping out of my comfort zone. So thank you, 2024. I know, again, like I said, 2025 is off to kind of a rough start, but I'm not going to look at it as a negative. Again, I'm going to turn it into a positive and say, you know what, this is my reminder to slow down, take care of myself, and really reflect and think wisely of how I want this year to be. So with that said, let's go downstairs and work on my goals. Oh, before we go though, I forgot to mention that it is like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So that's why I'm in my pajamas. I'm kind of just wanting to go with like the whole chill, like cozy chill vibes for this video, if that makes sense. So I mentioned in my little like intro that I'm washing my sheets. I want to clean so badly and get rid of like all the Christmas decor. Like I literally still have my Christmas trees up, all the lights and everything, but I just don't have enough energy to take everything down. So instead of us being like just laying in all of our germs while we are kind of getting over this cold, I kind of wanted to do things a little bit here and there, starting with like washing our blankets and sheets and pillowcases and things like that. So that is in the wash right now. I showered, I put on my pajamas, and I'm ready to get this cozy little vlog started for you guys. So yeah, with that said, again, let's go downstairs. So I am on my couch. I have my cozy blanket with me. I have Olive right here, just laying down. I went ahead and just wrote down all of my goals for 2025. They're not in any particular order. I just wrote them down as they popped into my head. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start reading them off to you guys. Okay, so the first thing I have is to reach 10K on YouTube by the end of this year. This is actually really crazy to me. Just like 2 months ago, I think I was at like 150 subscribers, and now I'm at almost 3,000. It's my goal to reach 3,000 by the end of this month, and it's just crazy to me. Like, this is something that I've been wanting for a very long time, and it's finally happening. Like, the community is growing. You guys are watching my videos and commenting, and it's all just like, I don't know. It's a dream come true to me, honestly. I've been wanting this for so long. So thank you guys for watching and subscribing and commenting, like commenting. But I love when you guys leave comments, and I love replying to you guys and just kind of chatting through the comments and stuff like that. So thank you guys so much. It means a lot to me. Also, I didn't mention, but at the beginning of this year, I got monetized. So that's also very exciting. So thank you guys again for that. It just means a lot to me, so thank you. The next thing I have is to post more frequently on Instagram. I honestly don't like Instagram that much these days, but I do want a space where I can just kind of hop on and like kind of just talk to you guys more on a daily basis. Like on YouTube, I only post once a week, but on Instagram, I could post on my stories daily and then post more on like my actual feed, and just kind of like connect with you guys a little bit more. I was thinking maybe of posting twice a week on YouTube, but I'm not sure. Because like with work and then also YouTube and everything, it's a lot, so I don't want to commit to that just yet. But yeah, so YouTube is once a week, usually on Sundays, and then I can post like daily on my stories and things like that on Instagram. So it's just another way for me to like connect with you guys. Okay, the next thing I have on my list is to get healthy and just create a healthy lifestyle. So I don't want to just be like on a diet or whatever, you know, and then fall off and then get back on the diet and then fall back off. Like, I literally want to create a healthy lifestyle, like something that's not like a quick fix. Because in my mind, I'm always like, okay, I'm on a diet, I'm doing really well for like 2 weeks, even a month, and then all of a sudden I weigh myself, I don't see what I want to see, and then I quit because I don't get like instant gratification. So like I need to like really remind myself that it's a slow and steady kind of thing that's gonna like have a bigger, like it's gonna be slow and steady, which is gonna get me to that bigger goal, if that makes sense. I also want to get into running. I don't know why, I just do. I've always wanted to get into running, but I could just never keep up with it. Like my shins end up like burning, or I have plantar fasciitis, so like that ends up acting up, so it gets really hard for me when I just start running. So I really want to get into like learning the correct way of like running, how I should be running on my heels versus toes, or toes versus heels, whatever, you know what I mean? Like I don't even know how to, like, it seems simple, like, oh, you just run, but I'm pretty sure there's a more of a technique to it to build stamina or whatever. I don't know. Obviously, I don't know much about it, but I want to get into running. I want to lose some weight. I have a long journey of that, but I want to start the process of losing weight, and just creating a healthy relationship with food, eating more wholesome meals, not eating out so much. I want to work out daily and just move my body daily, and I want to fall in love with movement, like not just like going to the gym or you know, lifting weights and stuff. I want to mix it up, like, so I'm not bored of it, or something that keeps me motivated, like switching it up. Sometimes a YouTube video will do, sometimes going out on a run or a walk or a hike, just like mixing it up here and there. And then also lifting weights. Like my sister was telling me, she's a CrossFit owner, and she was telling me that I also need to lift weights because that's gonna help me more in the long run. So I'm gonna do more of that as well. And then just overall getting healthy and like keeping up with like my doctor appointments, things, dentist appointments, even, you know, keeping up with all of that stuff. I do have an appointment next month for like PCOS, because I'm pretty sure I have PCOS. So I meet with someone next month to see if I do, and then create a plan on how to just get back on track with things. So just really focusing on my health this year. And every year moving forward, of course. And then along with that is a glow up. So I literally just want to have like a mental and physical glow up, like just a better version of me, you know, like the best version of me. And I know like reaching that point, it's not like a destination, it's literally a journey, a never ending journey. And I understand that, but like I want to start that process, and I just want to see myself just improving every day in life, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's kind of like this, you know, it's like a little roller coaster, but as long as it's not like this and it's more like this, you know what I mean? I want to nurture my relationships, so that's like with my husband, with my family, with my friends, you know, my daughter. I just want to prioritize them more and make more time with them. And I can be a really big introvert, and I want to work on that. Like when I think about life and everything, I just want to make sure that my time goes to like the people that I love, and I want them to know that I love them and feel that love from me. And I just want to show up more in my relationships. The next thing I have is to save money and plan for my future. So working in the financial industry, I have a Roth set up for myself, and my boss was telling me how, like, you know, you need to add more and contribute more and really just plan for your future. So that's one thing that I want to talk to him about, and kind of sit down and just really save for future me. I also really want to make it a goal to like save money and not just like buy knickknacks and just like go to Home Goods for no random reason and buy more home decor that I don't even need, you know what I mean? Like I have so much stuff, I don't need to buy more. So I really want to focus on saving money and like thinking of like our future home, like buying a home one day and getting out of debt and having good credit and things like that. So really want to focus on that this year as well. I want to learn to appreciate my life more. The little things, the big things, just everything. Like work, for example. I think one thing that being sick has made me realize is that like I can't just be home and do nothing. I was sick the entire trip to Montana. I was stuck in an Airbnb, watching TV, stuck on the couch. Since being back home, I haven't really been doing much either. I haven't been at work. And usually, you know, when you're living life day to day, you get tired of like routine sometimes. But being sick has made me miss routine. Like I literally miss going to work and waking up in the morning and having like a purpose. Do you know what I mean? So like those kind of things I don't want to take for granted. I know sometimes you can get into a funk and you're like, gosh, I don't want to go to work. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. But instead of having that mindset, I kind of just want to be thankful for what I have. And there's so much going on in the world right now, and things that like what's happening in LA, like people losing their homes, like the fire, like, you know, it's just like you don't want to take those things for granted. And I may not have like the perfect home, but it's my home. It keeps me safe, it keeps my family safe. We have our warm beds, we have everything that we need, we have. And I just don't want to take that for granted by comparing myself to someone on social media and think, oh well, they have this and that and da da da. Like I just want to be thankful for what I have and always appreciate every single little thing that my family and I have. So I just always want to keep that in mind and never take it for granted. And with that is to journal more. I want to journal daily and just like write down my thoughts and everything. I actually got, I'll show you later, a gratitude journal. Someone in the comments once mentioned that I should get one, and I went on Amazon and it was like $8. So I got that, and I plan on journaling that every day, and I think that'll help with like reminding myself to be thankful for the little things and the big things and all of that. And the last thing I have is to stop letting fear get in the way of like things that I want to do. I want to try new things. Like last year, I was scared to get on the paddleboard. I got on the paddleboard. I was scared to wear a bathing suit. I wore a bathing suit. So I just want to continue that and take that into 2025 and not let fear hold me back from things I want to try and things that I want to do. I want to do so much. I want to explore more. I want to go on more adventures, and I just want to do a lot more. And sometimes fear can get into my head and I can think, oh my gosh, what if this happens, what if that happens? And I don't want to live like that anymore. I just want to live free of fear and those negative thoughts and just enjoy life and enjoy what this world has to offer. And yeah, so those are my goals for 2025. I think I'm going to write them down on a nicer piece of paper and put them on my vision board, on my digital and my big one that I'm going to like put on my wall somewhere. But yeah, so those are my goals. I am now going to work on my vision board, which is the most fun part, I feel like, of this whole thing. So I'm gonna go to my desk. I think I'm gonna make myself some tea, then go over to my desk and get on Canva and Pinterest and just put my vision board together, and I'll share that with you guys.
I know sooner or later it will come, the day that I know I'm in love. Will it feel warm and dry like a kiss in July? Will it chill down my bones? Will it cool like the snow? And I look at my window to see what the universe has in store for me. People passing by in the street will be smiling.
Okay, so here is my 2025 vision board on my desktop. I really love how it turned out. I feel like this might be my favorite vision board that I've created, just because I feel like it's actually really true to myself and not someone that I'm like trying to be, if that makes sense. So I'm really proud of it and just love how it turned out. So I will go through each section with you guys. I did not have room to put like my actual goals for 2025, but I will do that on my like actual vision board that I'm going to hang, and I think I'm going to put it up here right above my computer. So we'll see how that goes, but yeah, I'll just go through each section with you guys. So this is like my health and wellness section. This is just a reminder for me to just get outside more, go on more walks, and just stay like active. I found a photo of a workout classroom. For years, I had been wanting to try a workout class, whether it's like a hot yoga or a Pilates class, but I've just been too scared to or too shy to go and try one out. But I'm telling myself I can literally just do one class out of the entire year. I can at least commit to that. So we're going to make that happen. And then here I have a photo of a girl on her paddleboard with her dog. Coda has not been on the paddleboard, and I don't want her to get on it until I'm like 1000% confident and comfortable on the paddleboard. I also, last summer was my first time actually on the paddleboard, like I mentioned, so I never actually fully stood on the board. I was just too nervous. So this year I want to make it a goal to actually fully stand on it. And then I have a photo of someone just like on top of a mountain after a hike. Like, this is my goal. I just want to get back into hiking and just get outside more and enjoy nature like I used to. Here I found a photo of a girl with like a really cute work outfit. I really want to up my game on like my clothes and my style and really just pull my look together, you know, find some cute outfits to wear to work and just, find my own style. This photo here is just of someone like painting and doing some like artsy stuff. It's just my way of saying like I want to do more crafting. I want to do more painting, coloring. I want to work with my clay more, and just get into my crafting girl era. Up here I have the word faith, just a reminder for me to really work on my relationship with God. This is just someone taking a photo. I fell in love with photography years ago when I started taking photos of landscapes, and I really want to get back into that. I want to create a calendar at the end of the year. So this is just my reminder to continue to take photos. And then this section here is my relationship section. I found a quote that says, stay close to people who feel like sunshine. And that just hit home with me. Like, I just want to find good quality friendships. Like, I'm not worried about how many friends I have, like the number, the quantity, it doesn't matter. It's literally about the quality of friendships, like people who just show up for each other and truly genuinely care for one another. So I would love that. So I just have a couple of photos of just like girl friendships. And this photo is like a little date night photo. Joel and I really want to focus on going on more dates this year and just making like intentional date nights. So we want to do that. But yeah, this goes for like not just my husband and friends, but family as well. My daughter, my mom. I just want to show up more in my relationships. Smack down in the middle, I have be kind to yourself. Just a reminder to really just be kind to me, like be kind to my mind. And then down below, I have rich in health, rich in love. Literally just being sick for the past 2 weeks, I'm like, you know, it's true. Health is wealth. That's all I gotta say. Health is wealth. And then down here, I have my 10K YouTube goal. I did not include this on my 2025 goals list, but I'm going to. Last year, I really wanted to get into like volunteer work. I just want to help out, whether that's at like a women's shelter or somewhere. I'm not sure where I will be doing some volunteer work, but I really want to do that this year. And then here I have a girl doing some self-care. I just want to make sure I stay up on like my self-care treatment like once a week, every Sunday, maybe just have like a self-care night. And then a little quote that says, I invest in my well-being. And then I have a photo of Julia Roberts smiling. Like, this is my reminder to smile more. Like when I think of 2024 or 2025, I want to be happy. I want to smile. I want to laugh a ton. I just want to be in my happy girl era. And then down here, it says, I healed. Yeah, I think that's pretty self-explanatory. And then I found a quote here that says, anything that could go wrong could also go right. That also hit home with me. I have a tendency of like, just like thinking the worst case scenario, and that could also stop me from doing so much in the world. And I just want to remind myself that, okay, yeah, things could go wrong, but they could also go right, and it's worth trying. So just a little reminder for myself. And then down here it says, be kind to your mind. I want to prioritize my mental health, and just put that up front. And then here I have a girl at the ocean journaling. One of my favorite places to be is the ocean. And then I also want to get into journaling. So I actually think next time I go to the ocean, I'm going to take my journal and kind of, journal at the ocean. Like that just feels so like freeing. I don't know. Feels right. So definitely want to do that this year. And then a little quote that says, a new era of me. So that is my 2025 vision board. I wanted to also show you guys the gratitude journal that I got. This was like $8 on Amazon. I mentioned in a couple of vlogs ago that my sister said that I should write down like three positive things that happened to me at the end of each night, and that kind of helps you like manifest good things into your life. So I found this journal on Amazon, and it just has sections where it says like, I am grateful for what made today great, positive affirmations, good things that happened today, and what I learned today. So every day I'll fill this out at night, and I think it's just going to help me, you know, really think more positively and invite those positive things into my life. So that's something that I want to work on every day this year as well. All right, you guys, that is it for me today. I know this vlog wasn't exactly what I had planned, but I still had a lot of fun putting my goals together and sharing my vision board with you guys. So I hope that you enjoyed that. I'm hoping all goes well for me on Monday and I can be back to work and just get back into my routine. I do want to film a new work vlog for you guys, and in my community board, I had asked that you guys ask some work related questions, so I will be answering those in that vlog. So fingers crossed I can film that this coming week for you guys. With all that said, I hope that you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. It really helps my channel out. And also please comment down below some of your 2025 goals. I would love to hear. I love chatting with you guys in the comments, so please feel free to share them down below. And yeah, so I hope that you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next Sunday. Bye.
No one